I came to Lakeland because it was primarily a learning institution that offered something that I was looking for in the paralegal studies program, and it was flexible. It was a local school that I could accomplish my goals at. I had a 4-year degree from a school in Michigan years ago, and then I was a stay-at-home mom for several years, and then a teacher, a substitute teacher in the Mentor school system, and then and then came to Lakeland as an adult. I had done grand jury duty over at the Lake County Common Pleas Court while I was a stay-at-home mom, and absolutely loved the process of the law in the 3 months that I spent as a juror. And I was the foreman of our jury, and to me it was very exciting. So again, a few years later, and looking at developing a new skill set for a career, I thought, what in law could I look up? You know, could I do? So when I looked through the program here at Lakeland, paralegal studies obviously jumped right out at me. I loved the practicing of your writing skills. In law, things are written completely different than what I was used to from my 4-year degree, having a minor in journalism. It was very different writing skills. So I thought they did a beautiful job of you know, of course it wasn't beautiful at the time I was taking the class, you know, because it's a lot of writing, but it gave me great practice and of what was needed when I got out into the real world. And it has proven true. Those writing skills come into play every single day in the job. You never know. You never know if you're ready or not. And you'd like to think you are. You worked very hard to finish. You'd like to think that you're ready, but you always have those self-doubts. But once in the workplace, yes, I was absolutely ready. And I work for a domestic relations law attorney, and also criminal. So we deal a lot hands-on with clients. I love that part of it. And just kind of seeing things from start to finish. I love that, you know, never leaving things unfinished. I really like starting a project and then ending it. So the best part of the day is dealing with the clients and then opening up a file and closing a file, which you do a lot of each and every day. The job outlook is good. I feel like I hear a lot of offices are hiring. There's more jobs in the entry-level positions than there are in the advanced, but I think the job outlook in paralegal studies is bright. Generally, your entering is an entry-level position, which would be either a legal assistant or a paralegal 1. And it's great because if you don't know a lot about law and all you've got is your classroom work, going into those entry-level jobs are wonderful because they really indoctrinate you to the office setting and to everything that's going to be expected of you down the road. And then there's room for advancement. If you go in as a legal assistant or as a paralegal 1, there's always room for growth. If it's not within your own law firm, there are other firms out there looking for experienced paralegals or experienced legal administrative assistants. They do a great job here at Lakeland, as you guys well know. And I think the paralegal program, which again is all I have experience with, is wonderful. You know, it's a tight enough major where you're not bouncing all over campus. You know, you're in the same building, you take a lot of the classes with the same students, and I think it's a wonderful program.